Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is so strange. I think the last time I did a tarot reading on camera where I was actually visible was about maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, and I actually had planned to be more consistent, and then life happened and we find ourselves here, and I realized that I actually feel like it's a better experience to have me sitting here and you watching me rather than just seeing cards in my fingers. So we're here today. So welcome to, sorry, I'm looking down, I just want to make sure. There was 3 different topics that there's 3 different topics that I had today, and I told myself, I put them on my phone, and I told myself that, okay, I'm not going to over plan. I'm just going to put them, all 3 of them down, and then whichever speaks to me, I will carry out that reading. And I won't tell you the rest, so that when I film those tomorrow and the following day, you guys, it's a new experience. Let's see. Okay, let's go with this one. So today's topic, or today's tarot reading, is about why they betrayed you. If this comes across your timeline or on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you see it, it might be for you, it might not be. If something doesn't resonate, please don't try and fit an agenda just so that this reading can resonate with you. Sometimes the message isn't for you, sometimes it is. So before I begin, I'll just show you which cards I'm going to be using. I spoke about these. I do some lives on TikTok and Instagram where I answer, little questions. Is my boyfriend cheating on me? And I'll pull a card. But also people on my live asked me to educate a little bit about tarot, so that if someone else wants to be a tarot reader or learn more about tarot, they understand each card. So I'm using the cards that I recommended as very beginner friendly. I like these cards regardless, not even because they are beginner friendly. So these are called Mondays, Mystic Mondays Tarot. It's from, they were created by Grace Dang. Love her. So this is how they look. I hope you can see it. Hope it focuses. Okay. What I love also about these cards is that they're very feminine, I guess feminine and people of color oriented. Like the way in which the cards look, you see a lot of women, you see a lot of feminine energy, if that makes sense. Let me stop rambling and get on with your reading. The second cards that I'm using, they're not tarot cards, rather. They are oracle cards. I use them to confirm. So these are, what are they called? The Moonology oracle cards. I use these so much, but I never know okay, I can see it's not focusing. I never know which ones are which in terms of like their names. I just know how they look. So do forgive me. Okay, so I don't know. The topic for today is, why did they betray you? So this reading is specifically for people who have doubts with a betrayal. It's not necessarily just people who have doubts or experienced a betrayal recently. It could be something that is quite, I guess, I don't know how to explain it. Not only just something that has happened quite a while ago, but it also could be something that had, like, it's a continuation. Maybe it's a family member who did you so dirty, or who continues to hurt you and betray you in any shape or form that they can. And this reading is more about why, what are their motivations, and number 2, how do we move forward from this? Because it's easy to tell people, especially in these kind of fields, like being a tarot reader, astrologer, and I can imagine I'm not, but like a psychologist or life coach or whatever, it's so easy to tell people or advise people rather to cut people off or, you know, try and distance yourself. But some situations you just can't, you know. The person might go to school with you, or the person might be your boss, or someone who sorry guys, someone who is, I'm recovering from a flu, someone who is a colleague. So not everybody has those choices. They still have to interact with the people that betrayed them the most. So let me shuffle. So I guess the only downside about it is that I can't really shuffle cards like this. It's a little bit uncomfortable and awkward, and I don't feel like I'm shuffling thoroughly. So I'll try my best for you guys to see me shuffling, but yeah. So let's just pull 6 cards here and just it will give us the basics as to what is going on in the person on the other hand, the one who's betraying you, and what their motivations are, and then we can build from that. I can see I'm already 6 minutes in. I'm hoping that this is not more than 20 minutes, just because I know that I don't think everyone wants a long tarot reading, but if you guys want long ones, I'm open to it. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, so the first card is the Magician. I'm so tired. Okay, the second card, I'll show you guys one by one. The second card is the Queen of Cups. The third card is the Seven of Wands. The fourth card is the Ten of Swords. It's not looking good, guys. The fourth card is the Empress. And the final is the Knight of Pentacles. It seems like a hint. Okay, once again, disclaimer. Do not make this apply to you if it doesn't. Do not make it resonate if it doesn't. If it's not for you, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so first I pulled this card. Is called the Magician. Please focus, babe. There we go, the Magician. The second card is, I believe, is the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, sorry. And the Seven of Wands, and the the Ten of Cups, sorry guys, my brain's everywhere today. And then the final 2 cards, which kind of are upsetting to me, are the Empress. I'll explain now. And then the final card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let me place them back where I had placed them. You're dealing with someone who has either power or means, right? So someone who might have more money than you, someone who might have more accomplishments than you. So for instance, maybe you haven't finished schooling or like university, but they are done with university, they have a job, they're solid, you know, they're building their life. It also could be someone who has everything in the sense that they have, you know, a good partner, they have friends. It seems like their lives are going well, right? And this is something that's translating to every single person here who is dealing with a betrayal. The person who is betraying you in some sort of way has more than you, right? It's someone who's above you in terms of like maybe managerial, like they are your supervisor, your boss, someone who's above you, or a colleague, but they have more favor. Maybe even if you're on the same like if you are on the same level, but somehow they have better access to the people you work with, and the people you work with are inclined to side with that person rather than you. If it's someone that you're dealing with in school, it's someone who somehow is more likable than you, and you are always the person who is misunderstood. So people tend to make you seem like a villain, and them somehow, even though they do really weird things, they come off as good people because maybe they're bubbly, they speak more than you, they're not as introverted as you. So in every sense of the word. Also big energy, like big sister, big brother, if it's siblings, family, a mother figure, grandmother figure. If it's a neighbor, the neighbor's older or has more, or whatever the case is. And this is the most peculiar thing, because people, I see this too often, that I just don't get how, personally, because I know I've experienced the same thing, I don't understand how somebody who has everything uses so much time to hate on me, to sabotage me, to do things so that I don't progress, when they're so far from life. They have better this, that, they have maybe better car, better house, they have more qualifications, they have better friends, better da 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 da. Like, we can go on. But somehow, when you have the tiniest bit, the tiniest bit of success, the world ends for them. And why I laughed when I took the first card out, the Magician, I know that there's foul play. You know, I'm a black girl. I'm a black South African girl. And our normal won't be everybody's normal, but at the same time, all of us kind of understand it in a different way, or in a different term. In South African, we are loyal. We are loyal, and it's not only like someone physically going out and seeking someone who can make a potion, don't need to make your life, like, I guess, put a curse on you, da da da. It's even, for some people, it's in their heart. Like, it's like a daily prayer that I hope she doesn't succeed. I hope she doesn't get that. I hope she, da, da, da. That's literally the energy that you're dealing with, babe. Like, you're dealing with someone who, if they're not doing it like by seeking out someone who has spiritual gifts and cursing you, they are doing it with their heart. And it's not just a thought, they are chanting it, like, I hope so and so is doing bad. I hope they have the worst day. I hope they never finish this. I hope they never get this promotion. Da, da, da. And we underestimate how much someone's heart can do to the energy around us, because this is not someone who's out of reach. You know what I mean? This person has access to your food, number one. For a lot of you, the person has access for your food. So if it's a family member, there are times where we're going to all eat together. They have access to your food, right? And I'm trying not to be dramatic, but they have access to your food. They have access to your person. They can touch you. They can feel you. They can put something on you. And this is more so if they went out in the direction of Ugloya cursing you, essentially. But this person is, they're not good people. And it's not just you. I think there's a couple of things that irritate me about this spread, because you're shown to be the one with the 7 of Wands. You're the one with the you got the juice, you got the sauce. You're the one who's actually more intelligent. It's just your life is going on a certain pattern and theirs in another, and that's okay. That's completely okay. But you're more intelligent, you're more qualified, you're more driven. But this person, I think it's almost because they see that, the day, how do you even translate the day isn't zikulungile? The day things come together for you, that day where everything that you've been struggling to finish or receive, or you've been seeking out a job or a promotion or this or that, or you've been wanting to get married and finally, you're meeting someone that you really love, or your business, you're starting a business, you don't have funds and you're getting funds now, or whatever it is, the day that thing finally happens for you, this person is going to lose their crap. And I hate saying to people, because it seems as if I want you to come to me for this service, but you need a protection. Rachel. You need it, because a lot of the things that are happening slowly, you realize actually that if someone has to do something and to get to the result is 5 steps, for you somehow you go step 1, step 2, then you go back to 1, then you go to 2 again, then 3, then you go back to 1. There's always these delays and these missteps and setbacks when it comes to you, because it's not because you're not smart enough and you can't do things in record time, but there's a lot of foul play that is happening with you, babe. Yo, they don't want to see you win. They really, really don't want to see you win, my angel. And what irritates me the most is what I said in the beginning, where I'm like, they have means, you know what I mean? They have the means, they have money and resources to run your life, and every day the more they see you, and because one thing about you, and 2 things for certain, is regardless of if you're going through it, you're gonna go out in the world looking decent. You're gonna wear a good dress or a good whatever outfit, and you're gonna look decent and wear a pair of earrings. And in their hearts, what they desire more than anything is for you to look like your problem. So they're not getting the satisfaction because it seems as if what they're doing isn't working, but it's just that you're not telling them that, oh my gosh, I've been trying to start a business and it's not working. Oh, school is not going okay. Like, you're keeping these things private, so they don't know that what they're doing is working. So the more you come out in the world looking fine, looking good, looking like everything is okay, the more you drive them crazy, and they do more because they have the means and the resources and the backing and the people to go and curse you. If not curse you, they continue with their chanting like, Buhle mustn't succeed, Buhle mustn't succeed, Buhle mustn't succeed. And what hurts me the most is that this card here shows me that there is a place where they succeeded, and you will be able to identify it, where more than them, the person that I'm speaking about, and some other forces or factors that, like, you know, almost as if like your enemies come together and have a chat about you, and now it's about you because the common denominator is their hate for you. There's something they took away from you. It's either like you're supposed to be promoted and somehow they came together and badmouthed you, or you're supposed to get a job and, you know, seemingly somehow they knew someone somewhere and said something about you. But there is this thing that they did where you actually truly lost. This is the one thing where you truly lost, and it's the only win that they have. And the fact that they've seen that something can happen and you can lose something because of them is making them even more violent and aggressive with all the curses. Hence, I'm saying, babe, you need a protection ritual. You need a protection ritual. You need crystals. You need course. There's so much that you need, babe. Once again, the Empress being here. This person has means. They have everything. When I say someone has means, I mean that they have everything. They have a decent job, a decent salary, or if not yet, they have the potential to have it, and they have the connections. You can see nicely that this person's life is not as hard as yours rather. It's not that they're sitting and, you know, they must sit and think, how am I gonna go to university when there's no money at home, or I don't have a job and I've been trying and I don't have the experience and I have no one to back me so that I can have the connection to get a job. This person has everything you don't. But even if you buy curtains, if you just buy a new curtain or a new t-shirt at Mr. Price for 60 Rand, it's a problem. If they see you in something that you've never worn before, they've never seen you wearing that thing before. It's the littlest of things that makes this person, they go off. And it's crazy because when I was thinking about doing this reading, I thought it would have dealt with the betrayal that has to do with the relationship. But seemingly, this person obviously could be someone that you were in a relationship with, who has the energy that I'm speaking about. But I thought it was going to be more relationships, but it's more a friend, but someone you can, it's this person, you know that they don't actually really like you, or there's a weird vibe. It's just you can't put like your finger on it. And that's why I say you need a protection ritual. And after the protection ritual, you'll come back to me and tell me that you saw it clear as day. Because right now there's nothing you can go and confront them about, because everything is so subliminal. You can feel the energy. But how do you go and say to someone, no, I can just feel that you're cursing me? Do a protection ritual and come back to me, and you're gonna tell me that this person did something, or they slipped up somewhere, and they made it so obvious that it's them. Because right now the only way to protect yourself is a protection ritual, because the person hasn't fully shown all their cards, like excuse the pun, they haven't showed all the nastiness. Like, they even have confusing vibes. Today they like you, today they well, not like you. Today they're cute and kind, and next day weird vibes. They give you, and I envy. I don't envy the people who, I'm sorry, I'm shuffling the oracle for confirmation because I can see we're running out of time. I don't envy the person who, I don't envy the person who is dealing with this person, and the op is someone who is in their household, like people who are dealing with narcissistic mothers, narcissistic fathers, and siblings that are weird and competitive and, wishing you badly for whatever reason. I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards and call it a day. Perfect. That's perfect. So the first oracle, I pulled 2. The first oracle card reads, the answers you need are coming, which is, Naska, focus on my age. I'm not in the mood. There we go. Which just shows what I'm saying, that whatever you do after the ritual, things will be clear as day. The answers you need are coming. Who is it who's doing what, and how to protect yourself from this person? Do you cut them off? Do you stop? All of these answers are coming. First step is a protection ritual. I can't stress this enough. A time of healing. I think this is more directed to people who are in focus and does it. It's directed to people who most probably are dealing with people who are very, very close, like where, in as much as this person maybe has been so bad to you, it still hurts. It's not like anger. There is hurt. There's some close relationships for other people where this is happening. Mother and child, father and child, siblings, cousins, friends you trusted. And it's okay. You're gonna have to remove yourself from these people, but you will heal, essentially, is what the oracle card is saying. Anyway, we're sitting at almost 23 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. We'll do this again. And don't be afraid to ask me to do specific topics or speak about something. I do have a few of my own. Today I just led by intuition, but if there's anything you guys want me to film, just let me know. Anyway, I was about to say I hope you have the day you deserve, but that's so mean. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.